Okay. Sweet. AspenGround.com 204 at signature rated taxi.
.com 204 Aspen Ground, or retreat taxi the Alpha.
Alpha 33 the Alpha.com 204. That's hilarious. Okay, so let's jet blast everybody at the FBO here. They certainly appreciate that. Right into the hedges.
713 Alpha Mike's clear the runway.
Alpha Mike, thanks for parking via Alpha this frequency. Good day.
All right.
Parking via Alpha with you. 713 Alpha Mike, thanks.
And also with you. Okay, let's do a quick little Discord check. Who else did we get? Nobody. Nobody. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Okay. This is such a beautiful airport in this simulator. I can't wait to hopefully see it in real life. But yeah, it looks so awesome in between these hills, which I'm sure look way closer and bigger and more impressive in real life. Curly shuffle. We can certainly bring back phrasing. Looks much bigger and much more impressive in person.
We copy the rest.
Okay, so let's get nav yaw damper is in there, vertical speed.
Arena Tower, Walker 234 holding short 16 right.
Look, we're doing 16 knots. This is half the speed from our previous departure. Okay. I am absolutely not opposed to the V1 taxi, but this is my conservative taxi. What is it, a brisk walk or whatever the FAA describes it as? Okay, so get that trim. Set for takeoff. All right, that looks good. Okay, so instruments look good. We are all set. Let's get this thing zoomed in a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks good. We're good. We're good. Let's go to that into GPS mode. That looks good. V1. Everything looks good, right? Oh, nope, it does not. Let's try to not embarrass myself. AspenTower.com 204, holding short 33.
Back on 204, Aspen Tower, Street Street, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 33.com 204.
Air Shuttle 2829, contact Denver, center 120.47.
Okay, let's go lights, heat, ignitions are on auto, flight directors are set. Yaw damper, don't do yaw damper. Cleared
Approaching runway
left,
33.
Cleared right. A little bit of
Entered runway 33.
little crosswind
7,009.
component here. We can
Reno Tower, Walker 3D, short 16
correct
right,
for
ready.
that.
Air Shuttle 2829, Denver, center, Pacific Direct, Jesse. What's your approach request?
Okay, instruments are good. Speed is live. V1.
Air Shuttle 2829, Roger.
Rotate.
Just be advised, the MVAs are pretty high out there, so the lowest they can get you is around 13,000 feet. So just make sure that's a good descent profile for you, because it's going to be about 13,000 feet, 15 miles from the field. Yeah, if you're looking for the visual, I'm just letting you know what the profile looks like, because it's a pretty steep profile for the visual approach. As long as that's what you're comfortable with, you can expect.
Later.
.com 204, contact departure.
Departure.com 204.
Market 380, Reno Tower, and 1 strike, clear for takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, Walker 380.
Market 234, counting north, count departure.
North departure, Walker 234.
AspenDeparture.com 204, 10,900 climbing 16,000.
.com 204, Aspen, radar contact, climb and maintain potable 220.
Up to flight level 220.com 204.
North departure, good evening, Walker 234, 7,500.
Okay, later we are out of here.
Walker 234, NorCal, radar contact, climb and maintain potable 190.
Climb maintain 100, Walker.
Hold on to your frickin' butts. God, that looks so great. We'll pull it back to climb, I guess. And we'll also give the people in the back a little bit of a smoother climb out here. We'll do a normal climb out for fun. Okay, so that is on. Liking the look of that. Like the look of that too. Holy crap. I would like to take this moment on our departure climb out.
204, just verify you're on the Lins 9 departure. At 9,100, it should have been like a left turn heading 273 to join the outbound LDA.
Climbing through transition altitude.
Well, making that left turn now. .com 204.
.com 204, turn left direct slalom.
Direct slalom. .com 204. Heck yeah, the power of direct. Give it to me. Give it to me direct. That's a weird effect right there. That is a weird effect. A little glisten on the top there.
Walker 380, coming north, head departure. Departure, Walker 30.
Look, man, That's what was loaded in, okay. I just
Walker 380,
followed
200
along.
climbing via.
Okay, I see what happened.
Walker 380, North Carolina contact.
Yep, I got it. No worries. Yeah, dude, of course I fought a magenta line. What do I look like? Pilot?
I'm fly. I'm pilot.
So we're already up at our altitude, so that didn't take very long. That is very pretty. Speaking of magenta, behind, and those goofy ass lights.
Walker 234, contact us 10132.905.
It's incredibly pretty.
132.905, Walker 234.
Okay, so Brad, the circle going into Telluride.
Walker 234, Oakland, climbing 10 level 3990.
You bastard. Going into Telluride. Let's look at this real quick. So we have just do approach. Oh, you know, I think so. 27 is
204, contact Denver, center 120.47.
2047.com 204. Which one is the upslope, I guess, is the question. DenverCenter.com 204, flight level 220.
.com 204, Denver center.
So if we just, like, whatever, Yankee, the slope isn't really a factor. No, I know the slope isn't a factor. I'm just trying to I'm trying to picture, like, which runway is which, right? So runway 9, okay, yeah, runway 9 is the one where you're flying through the valley and going up. So circling is the one that's going downhill up against the, whatever you call it, up against the valley. So to get in there, we're probably, it seems like it's clear, potentially. Let's see. Yeah, winds calm, clear below 12,000. So we'll have to get, well, I guess we'll see. But what is the runway? What is the procedure to get in there? The approach to get in there? I mean, one of these RNAVs are probably.
Walker 380 is 10132.905.
So circling is 11640. Fly some approach with a visual and then make a very tight circle to 27. So it doesn't really matter what approach we're. So we'll just do the RNAV.
Walker 380, Oakland, climbing 10 level 330.
Climbing 10 level 330, Walker 380.
I don't know. Yankee or Zulu. I guess Zulu. This one looks hella sketch. This is just a dive bomb.
Air Shuttle 2029, descend maintain
Good Lord.
15,000, the
That one
Eagle
sucks.
altimeter 3001.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Zulu.
Gonna maintain 15,000. Thanks for the altimeter, Air Shuttle 2029.
So departure and then approach. And oh yeah, okay, sweet. RNAV Zulu. Do we have one of these in there? ETL. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is loaded. Let's get rid of that. Is that is that Zulu? Oh crap. Yeah, I guess there's just one fix in there, so okay. ETL is at 13,000 though, so we'll get that in there. 13.
.com 204, contact Denver Center 118.57.
1857.com 204.
Walker 234, contact Oakland Center
Destination AWAS is 118.325.
127.45, Zero Walker 234.
And we'll make this a hard. Make that a hard altitude right there. DenverCenter.com 204, flight level 220.
.com 204, Denver Center, hello.
Hi.
Welcome Center, good evening, Walker 234, flight level 282, climbing 390.
All right, cool.
Walk 234.
Circle.
Center, Roger.
Circle for 27. Circle for 27. Check the plane, make sure there's nothing embarrassing that I didn't do, like keep the flaps down or not turn the landing lights off or something. Dude, that looks really pretty. I know not everyone has the same experience with this simulator, but when it's working, when it's doing what you want it to do, God, it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight on this stream. It's lovely Monday. If you are new, my name is Bill. I am a private pilot out of John Wayne Airport. Okay, don't ignore those. This is the link to the Discord. And if you are new and you are interested in aviation, that is the best Discord you could possibly find for liking aviation. I am very biased. There might be some people in the chat that could maybe corroborate that claim. Back me up on that claim. Anybody? Maybe that's dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But I would love to keep that community growing. Lots of real world crossover, and that's really what I enjoy most about doing these streams, is the connection with the sim and the real world flying. I think that it is I think it makes both better. Real MG, thank you for joining the Discord. Welcome. And John Smitty, thank you guys so much for joining. It is a great learning resource, despite what Flying Monkey will lead you to believe.
Stock up 204 descent pilots, discretion, maintain 16,000. The Telluride altimeter 3036. Advise when you have the weather and what your approach request is.
We'll go down to 16,000 starting now. We'll take the RNAV GPS Zulu approach. We have the weather.com 204.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Oh, and Jay Smitty, thank you for following. Welcome. But yeah, so I am going to be flying in the right seat of a jet for the first time. Potentially. It's not 100% confirmed.
204. Where did you want to start that approach from, and do you want a procedure turn if it's from Cones?
Negative on the procedure turn if we can, and we will take the approach starting at Echo Lima Tango. .com 204.
.com 204, Roger, you can expect that.
That's Echo Tango Lima. I think I said that backwards.
We call it Cones.
Cones works too. .com 204.
Come on, Bill, sound like a pro.
It is written right there, so I apologize.
We expect great things from you.
Well, that was your first mistake. Yeah, so I'm gonna be flying.
380 contact.
The reason that we're in
Oakland Center,
Colorado
47.45.
flying around here in a jet, making an ass of myself,
2745,
is I'm gonna be flying in the right seat of a jet for the first time, which is freaking insane. Potentially, the owner of the jet has not fully confirmed the trip, so the pilot is waiting for that confirmation. But we'll be leaving from Van Nuys, going to Aspen. So we just went into Aspen,
Control 2829,
did the
turn right
crazy
heading
approach
080
into Aspen,
vectors,
flew out of
Eagle.
Aspen, mangled the departure, and now on the request of my sadist instructor Brad, we're gonna do a circle.
Duck on 204, clear direct cones.
ClearDirectCones.com at 204. They were cones. They were cones. Shut up. We need to get a hold of somebody at Working Title and make that. Where are the fuses? Make that fuse an actual. Like, I want to be able to pop that fuse. Brake system. Where is it? Did we already look at this? I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on here. I think the other little citations there over there might be on this side. Do you need nav? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's somewhere.
Walker 380 second.
Let's take about a 5-minute break, that's okay.
Walker 380, that's approved for him.
Ready?
Whoa, so close right there. Oh wait, we're down to 6,000. Okay. Anything newer than a 500 won't have a dedicated overspeed circuit breaker. Damn it. Is that something you can switch off within the FMS or something? That there's like a software? Probably not, huh? It's probably just permanently on. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Forget I said anything. Gregorian, welcome back, man. What's happening? I love the area, Aspen and Telluride, etc. Not easy.
Transition
GA flew into
altitude.
Telluride with
Near
my dad when I was a
altimeter,
kid. Just
3028.
remember how the runway dropped off. It's a pretty cool runway for sure. The reason some people pull the overspeed breaker on the 500 is because it goes off when you're not overspeed. Got it. Roger that. Brad, how dramatic is the Telluride drop off versus Catalina? Does it feel similar, or is it pretty? Is it just a different feel altogether? So it's like not even close. No, we skipped the circle 3-3. We went straight in. No, we're about to circle for Telluride though. We're gonna do the circle 27. I don't think in the sim, obviously, I clearly didn't really have to qualify that, but I have not tried
Walker 380, right
landing 27. They were cones.
Duck-on 204. Cross cones that are above 13,000. Cleared straight in. RNAV Zulu runway 9er approach.
Cross cones at or above 13,000. Cleared straight in. RNAV Zulu. .com 204. Continuum. Conti, you would at this exact time, wouldn't you? Okay, we're gonna dial the dirt. Dial in the dirt.
Air Shuttle 2829 Eagle Airport,
Dial
11
in the
o'clock,
dirt. Here we
14
go.
miles port of sight.
And then we're going to go there.
Field inside Air Shuttle 2829.
Air Shuttle
And
2829, clear
those
visual
are
approach
all-
25 on our left downwind.
Okay. That appears to have worked
Cleared visual
and
runway
captured.
25, enter
Conti, thank you so
left
much.
downwind.
Deceiver,
Air Shuttle
thank you
24.
for joining. Boomy Fern. Fern? Boomy Fern, thank you very much for following. Welcome. Conti, how was your evening? How was your flight and stream? Thanks, Gregorian. Yeah, that flying in formation with the Blue Angels was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, we're on PilotEdge. Yeah. Hello. There it goes. Okay. DenverCenter.com 204, starting our descent to Cones.
Roger.
They were Cones. Who knows what that's from? Julia knows what that's from. Somebody has to know what that is from. I feel like it's a really obscure line from that movie, but it makes me laugh all the time. I would be really shocked if anyone knows where that's from. They were Cones. What's up, Sim Caesar? Okay, that's freaking pretty. So the plan is on Wednesday. I have the Piper. I don't know if I told. I don't think I even told you this, Brad. But I have the Piper booked, and Derek and I are gonna presumably fly the Piper to Van Nuys. Drew got it. Drew, I knew I liked you, man. I knew there was something that was like, this dude.
Shuttle 2829. If you're
This
flying
dude
the north
gets
side
it.
of the airport, verifying a left down.
Yeah, it was wedding singers. What if those were guests at our party? They're
Confirm
Cones.
left downwind, runway T5. Air Shuttle 2020. Yeah.
Okay, that should be
so
putting you on
we'll
the south side of the airport, sir.
when I was
Left
thinking
turn,
about it,
traffic pattern.
logistically, I was like,
Yeah, that's my fault.
this is going to suck
Shuttle
to
2029.
drive from Orange County to Van Nuys the day before.
Should I go around for the left downwind? Air Shuttle 2029.
Air Shuttle 2829, you're so high enough that I just suggest proceeding to the southeast and
going-
making a left
what am I
base
talking
entry
about?
to runway 25.
Driving
Kinda Eagle Tower,
to
Roman Anna
Van
Cornelius, yeah.
Nuys the day before Thanksgiving
109
sounds
to
like
Air
a
Shuttle
absolutely
2029.
terrible idea. So we'll fly to Van Nuys from John Wayne,
We are back.
park
Fox 380, roger.
the
Hello,
clapped
you are
out
radar
Piper
contact,
next to
18
the
miles
Phenom,
northwest of Prime, be
hop in the Phenom, fly to
you.
Aspen.
Check 204, no check reserved when you and Telluride report your IFR cancellation or missed approach in the air on this frequency or on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency is grouped.
All right, change of frequencies.com 204. Talk to you later. Is it not capturing? Jesus Christ. No, it's not. We're
Autopilot.
You think? Brad, what did I do there? Besides not do it right. We're a little bit. That was secondary minimums. So yeah, once we get to, you told the VNAV to, you told it to VNAV pitch, and it went, you got it, boss. Fair enough. All right, we're at our decision altitude. So there's decision altitude. Continuing, indeed. There's our runway. Yeah, you can imagine what it was like to do flight training with Brad. He is one snarky dude. TellurideTraffic.com 204 left downwind runway 27 Telluride. How the hell do you make that call? I mean, you're technically on a circling approach, right? Like you're on a downwind. Oh god. Look at how freaking gorgeous that is. Wow. This is sketchy as hell. Alright, lights are all on. Mixture is full rich. Gear is down and welded. Oh, hell. I did just say mixture is full rich, yeah. That looks better. I'm gonna take this entire valley. Brad has his hands firmly in his, or his face firmly in his hands right now, looking at this like, what the hell? Mixture is technically always full rich. TellurideTraffic.com 204 left base 27. Telluride. TellurideTraffic.com 204 final runway 27 Telluride. Looks like a mile and a half to me, PW. Damn, that is sketchy looking. Oh my god, but really pretty, but really sketchy. Also not flying right through final too. Oh, dude, I did this really bad.
500.
I did that really not good. Later. we're ref plus 30. Yeah. See you later. DenverCenter.com 204 on the mist out of Telluride. DenverCenter.com 204 on the mist, Telluride.
Hello. Hi.
Hang on.
Altitude. Altitude.
Doing all the things at once. I think I screwed up the frequency there. Okay. All right. DenverCenter.com 204 3000 on the mist at Telluride.
.com 204 Denver Center, radar contact, when able to say intentions.
I'd like to get vectored. We'll do that again. .com 204.
Hey, you want to start it from cones? I won't be able to give you a vector.
Yeah, cones will be fine. .com 204.
.com 204, Roger. Continue the publisher's approach, and I'll have higher for you shortly. Or sorry, I'll have clearance shortly.
Roger that. Continue on the mist. .com 204.
Shuttle 2829, exit left when able. Taxi parking via Alpha and remain this frequency.
Okay, sweet. EndeavorCenter.com 204. Do you want us to stay at 13,000 or head up to 15,000?
I needed you to keep climbing to 15,000 until this point right here, actually. .com 204, now you're clear direct cones. Cross cones at 13,000, clear to have Zulu runway 9er approach.
All right, cross cones at 13,000, clear RNAV, Zulu, runway 19 approach, .com 204.
And .com 204, report when you inbound on your procedure turn.
Roger that. We'll call you inbound. .com 204.
Walker 234, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
133.2, Walker 234.
Brad, like what? flying like a maniac. Hopefully you're not sarcastic, because that'd be super cool. Yeah, it's like continue climbing.
We're 787 Lima Foxtrot for 1 approach.
DenverCenter.com 204, inbound from Cones.
.com 204, no traffic reserved between, actually, .com 204, you have traffic at your 11 o'clock and 2 miles.
Looking for that traffic. .com 204.
And DOCOM 204, you appear to be set up to rejoin inside of cones. Just want to verify you're still good for the out of Zulu 9, or if you join inside of cones.
Affirmative, yeah, we'll join inside of cones.com 204.
Roger, that traffic no longer a factor. There's no traffic between you and the field. Report traffic cancellation or missed approach in the air on this frequency or on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. DOCOM 204, thanks. Where are you going? We're just going to take you off
Autopilot.
and just going to do it. Bye.
There you go. 7 Fox, try to check your push socks, or you've had a push, so you've had AS stock.
Telluride traffic.com 204 RNAV Zulu Roman 9 approach circling runway 27 Telluride. I tagged you in one of the best talks I always send to a new jet pilots. If I remember, you'll you're a nerd, you'll love it. Thanks, Brett. Heck yeah, I'll love it. Okay. Thank you guys for sticking with me. It was a little bit seat of the pants, but I must admit that that was my first missed approach on PilotEdge in the CJ. Maybe in anything. I don't think I'd ever go missed. Kino, the producer, thank you very much for the host. Welcome. Yeah, this is pretty neat. You know, in those situations where you're just not gonna be, or you're not gonna do this in real life, it's pretty amazing to be able to experience this, you know, in the simulator that looks this good. It's really cool. Price and ATC coverage, etc., other traffic. Yeah, so John, it is. It starts at $20 a month, and it is invaluable as a training tool, and it is incredibly epic as a immersion increaser for simulator flying. It's really crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Right, Goran, that would be on brand, but. This looks better. Okay. TellurideTraffic.com 204. Be circling left traffic for runway 27 Telluride. Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? JD, you guys have no faith in me. Come on. You know that I'm going to go missed at Telluride, come back, all established, learn from my mistakes, and butter this crap in. It's not going to be on centerline. I promise that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Well, I know, like, I have never done a circle to land, so I don't know like how that flow goes in the calls. Like, do I just switch to just regular, like, does the traffic care that I'm circling? No, they probably just care that I'm in the downwind and final and all that stuff. TellurideTraffic.com 204 left downwind runway 27 Telluride. Taking off there. That's fun. Dude, this is crazy gorgeous. Am I lined up a little bit better now, Brad? I feel like I'm still high, but I'm not like way up and out there. Like this turn feels way better being so close. TellurideTraffic.com 204 will be downwind to final runway 27 Telluride. This is still pretty bad. At least you're honest. Pull some mixture out. So this is where, oh, okay, I can still see it. I can still see it. TellurideTraffic.com 204, short final runway 27 Telluride.
Sync rate, sync rate.
Five.
500.
There's the sim overshoot. Oh God. Yeah, we're good. That's fine. A little bit past our mark, but I am all right with that. Come on, get down. Get down, you pig.
Whoa! Found it!
I told you it was going to
Hello.
be off center
Top
line,
around.
but that was so smooth. And now we will roast our brakes. Oh, dude, how much does it suck to friggin' back taxi on this thing? So you just gotta... Yeah, frickin' now what? TellurideTraffic.com 204. I will be turning around back taxi runway 9 Telluride. Yeah, freaking now what, dude? There's no like turnaround, please. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That was money. DenverCenter.com 204, cancel IFR.
.com 204, your IFR cancellation is received. Have a good night.
Have a great night. Thank you for the help. Cheers.
Cheers, Bill.
Yes. Yes. All right. Oh, hi. Who are you? Is that's got to be just VFR traffic, right? Let's see if that is anybody. PilotEdge, view on map. Yeah, that is very much a drone. Here's our 50-knot taxi. Well, Brad, that was really awesome. I'd be reaching for the crash phone if I was only trying to. Thanks, Brad. That was a good suggestion. Stirrups going off. Taxi. That was perfect. We were a tiny bit on the unstable side on final there, but nah, it's all good. It was all good. guy actually like come in and land? It's so hard when you're on a 2D screen to not like overshoot when you're unfamiliar with the terrain. That I think if I would have undershot the final, it would have been a little bit better. No, track IR, I don't like track IR. I don't want anything on my head. I don't want any, like, it's tough to stream with as well. Like, I just like having, I like keeping it simple and not doing that, basically. But that would be part of a solution. Also, not being bothered by overshooting final. That also helps. Sweet friggin' deal. Yeah, Brad, good call on that. That sucked in a good way. Freaking rad. Well, if I wasn't prepared to fly into Aspen in a jet before, I am definitely prepared to fly into Aspen now. And the not even the coolest. I was going to say the coolest part because it's definitely not the coolest part. A cool part of being able to do that is that I have been authorized to film, and so I should have some footage in the cockpit of doing this, which will be really, really cool. That's a circle I was previously admittedly against, which I have since been talked into, more open to. It's definitely not as bad as Aspen, but I can see, given the right conditions, that would be really not fun. Because that hill on final there, like, you do not want to be low and off to the right. And the slope is pretty trippy. I don't know how it looks in real life, if it looks more dramatic, less dramatic, but that in the sim, like, I didn't realize how bad the Palomar slope was until we just went back there, and I couldn't it was like surprising when we finally got down how sloped that was. But it's really hard to tell in the simulator sometimes because it feels, the camera angle is a little bit wider. You don't get the same sense as standing right there. Everything seems, as we discussed earlier, bigger and more impressive and dramatic. So if it actually is close to this or more noticeable, that's pretty freaking crazy. Smooth Track, it's an iPhone app that connects to your PC and gives you track IR with nothing but your head. It tracks the head via the front-facing camera. I have seen that as well. It's just like one more thing to do. Like, I really enjoy keeping this as simple as possible. Once I start adding more and more things, like, it's really not an issue most of the time, and particularly when I'm not flying a jet into a circle approach in an airport that I'm not familiar with. That's like the worst case scenario. Usually it's not that big of a deal, but I have to Streamlabs, gotta boot up Streamlabs, load that up. I gotta load up Air Server to cast the iPad. I've got to load up flight events to get GPS for the iPad. I've got to load up chatbot for all the like stupid Dave quotes. I can't even freaking spell. Are you kidding me?
Cleared for the option.
So I got all that stuff. Then I got, like Discord's up, and there's a lot of stuff that I have to boot up just to stream. And like adding one more thing to have to like, situate and blah, blah, blah. Again, it's not a big issue for me, and neither is landing. Like, this was a really, really fun approach and challenging landing and all that stuff. But because, well, in this case with this plane, I'm probably not going to fly a CJ4 anytime soon. So I'm really not even attempting to figure out how it lands or what it feels like. To me, the most relevant thing to use the sim for is all the communication, the flight planning, the navigation, the en route stuff, conceptually the approaches, when I'm really focused, being on, various speeds and, flying a full nice approach. But the landing, like, I really don't care about the landing because the plane doesn't fly like a real plane. So you're best to, I don't know, like I'm just guessing essentially at what the plane wants to do to land nicely in the simulator, which might not, and most of the time doesn't coincide with how the real plane lands. So I've taken the approach of make it nice as a challenge, but always like know that it doesn't really matter how I land the plane because it's just kind of arbitrary how it handles that anyway. So, thanks, Gregorian. I try to. It makes it. I said this earlier, and I really believe it to be the case. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy the Discord community because it's like a bigger version of this. But I like using the simulator to make my real world flying more enjoyable, and I like that my real world flying makes my sim flying more enjoyable. I think that there's a place for both of them, and it's just like which aspects of which one you take into the other. Like the real world stuff, like I take in the airspace knowledge or the environment knowledge into the sim, so I have more of an idea. And in some cases too, like flying in the Bonanza or getting riding in a Citation someplace, or getting a ride in the back of a King Air, like all these experiences that I've been lucky to have, like I can bring that experience when I stream and in the sim to kind of point out differences and highlight what the sim does well and how close it is, and sometimes not very close, and then vice versa in the real world, to be able to replicate flights in the simulator that I'm doing in the real world and then going out and doing them, I feel like makes it a safer experience for me. I mean, I'm not that I would be unsafe, because I don't do that for every single flight, but it's not that I'm being unsafe. It's that I am it's like a run through. It's like a dry run. It's a rehearsal of the flight, so I can in my brain imagine all the different parts of the flight in real time, and then when I go out and do it in the real world, it's like it's not that big of a deal. Some stuff you can't really like prep for, like flying next to the Blue Angels. That you can't really prepare yourself for, but formation flying, like we've done formation flying in the simulator on PilotEdge and like gone through procedures where like I feel procedurally, like jumping into, flying in formation. We've done it. We've talked about it in a safe environment in real time, and spatially kind of relatively similar. All that stuff, all that practice helps. None of that is helped by landing a plane you'll never fly smoothly or on center line. Like none of that stuff, like it's not improved by doing that. So it's, to me, finding the stuff that works is important, but finding the stuff that doesn't work is equally as important in my mind. So all that being said, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you to Slant Alpha Adventures and Conti for the raids. That was very cool of them. Here's the link to the Discord. All of this stuff is like a all-day discussion on aviation and sharing different experiences and pictures and asking questions. Like ATC Drew there, he's a real-world controller at John Wayne. We have this unbelievable opportunity to have this connection with people that have experiences that we either will never experience or would never have the opportunity to have that connection. Icebird, thank you very much for following. Loving this community you have put together. Drew, thank you. Well, the community is everybody in it. I'm very fortunate. I feel very happy to have, created some sort of a platform to have this community grow. Also, great segue into the Discord conversations and what's happening in December. I am hosting the second annual 4LE fly-in at San Luis Obispo. So if you would like to join, we don't really have like a cap on people. Can you put your 360 cam on the bottom of the Phenom? I absolutely would if it wasn't going to freeze. If it wasn't going to freeze. I actually, not the video that I'll be posting tomorrow, but the video after that will feature 2 of these suckers. So this, yeah, I'm an affiliate for Insta360. So if anyone wants a great little Insta360 kit and support the channel, I can give you a link. But the camera will be will be filming in the jet for sure. But yeah, if you're in SoCal area or West Coast or want to make the trip out, we're organizing that in the Discord. Brad will be there. Citation Max will be there. We have a couple other people that are maybes that will also be noteworthy. So it's again the real world connection with the flight sim is super important to me. So I thank everybody that is a part of making that as cool as it has been, which is everyone that continues to watch and continues to be active in the Discord, which is huge. It is very, very cool to be a part of.